Snow is blasting outside, turning this house into a frozen fortress. Meanwhile, we're inside enjoying hot pot. This is literally living the dream. The man warns, nobody opens the door for strangers from now on. News alert, the whole world is in an epic, mysterious cold snap. Our main guy checks his phone, the group chat's going wild. Goldie and Iron Skewer are freaking out. It's snowing in the middle of summer. Master Joe predicts disaster. Lawyer John says, stock up now, this is weird. Auntie Lou blasts the chat. Trust the authorities. Don't panic buy, people. Gavin Original says, forget that. If you're gonna stock up, go big or go home. Auntie Lou fires back, calling Gavin a kid and tells everyone the snowstorm will end soon. Gavin checks his phone and calls someone an idiot with a mischievous smile. 3 days later, two people watch a never-ending snowstorm outside their window. The girl worries people will starve since nobody could prepare for the apocalypse. In the group chat, everyone panics as the storm shows no sign of stopping. Invincible Iron Skewer calls out Auntie Lou, and she says she'll inspect supplies. Gavin, the girl, and the guy are startled by a sudden knock at the door. Auntie Lou and her crew arrive, saying they're here to bring warmth. Open up. Gavin smugly tells them, no thanks, it's actually super warm in here. Auntie Lou insists she's from the committee, but Gavin refuses to open the door because it's cold. Auntie Lou flips out and yells at Gavin to obey the organization. Open this door right now. The angry woman demands the door be opened, threatening about the organization. Gavin smirks and says he's defying the angry lady, no regrets. Furious, the scarf woman yells at Gavin, completely losing her cool. Director's sidekick panics, but the scarf lady insists on raiding other supplies. Gavin declares it's only been 3 days and people are showing their true colors. Anxious Xenia and her mom worry they only have 3 days of food left. Xenia reassures her mom, determined to buy supplies before prices skyrocket. In the group chat, Xenia tries to buy food from Big Stick Wong. Xenia negotiates a higher price for noodles and porridge, desperate to secure food. Gavin reads about Xenia's planning and enjoys a fancy beefsteak dinner. Gavin predicts people selling supplies will seriously regret their decisions soon. 3 days fly by, and suddenly, everything changes with a snowstorm. The squad is freezing, outside temps drop crazy low, and there's no relief. Desperate for answers, the group asks Hunter if they'll starve with no food. Hunter refuses to sit still. He's about to lead everyone on a food raid. Panic sets in when the group finds someone named Gavin Original on social media. They confirm it's Gavin's account. Shocked, Gavin actually lives in their community. With villain energy, Hunter tells everyone to message Gavin and demand food. Meanwhile, Gavin motivates Shishi. Hold that pose for half an hour, you'll pass. Shishi is determined, promising Gavin she'll absolutely crush the challenge. Chubby Guy decides to start training because he's inspired by Shishi's hard work. Cool Guy offers his special training, claiming it'll put you ahead of everyone. Seconds later, the Chubby Guy collapses, already ready to tap out. He's totally wiped and claims only lobster stew can help him recover. Suddenly, Gavin gets a pushy message demanding food delivery or else. Gavin hilariously claps back, calling the boss a dumbass in reply. Gavin realizes things are different. Hunter's group now lives nearby. Hunter's gang checks for a reply, completely unaware of what's coming. The reply hits, Hunter is a dumbass. Someone spits out their drink in shock. Hunter loses it, tells his crew to grab weapons and go after Gavin. Xena's mom worries about running out of food and Zach's revenge plan. The mom remembers how Gavin stocked up on tons of supplies before disaster. Xenia confirms Gavin had giant truckloads of stuff delivered before everything went down. The mom wonders if Gavin somehow knew the apocalypse was coming all along. She suggests they use Gavin's supplies if Zach isn't showing up soon. Xenia confidently says she'll make Gavin deliver the supplies to them personally. Hunter and his crew arrive at Gavin's villa, ready for a showdown. Inside, Gavin's friend spots Hunter's gang on the security monitor. Gavin reassures his panicked friend, recognizing Hunter and his group outside. Hunter yells furiously, demanding Gavin to open the door right now. Gavin grins and tells Hunter's crew they're not welcome and to leave. Hunter threatens to break the door down if Gavin doesn't open up. Gavin smirks, saying he'll help clean Hunter's foul mouth with something special. Water blasts out, drenching Hunter's group. They scream, so cold. Soaked and freezing, Hunter's team can't go on. One even sneezes dramatically. Humiliated, Hunter shouts a warning, retreating as Gavin's driveway turns into a splash zone. The Chubby Guy is hyped up, shouting at a game about freezing enemies. Gavin declares it's Apocalypse Day 7, time to finally head outside. Gavin smirks, revealing more meteors are about to crash down soon. The Chubby Guy goes from scared to pumped. He refuses to miss the meteor shower. Gavin gets a message from Xenia Scott and can't believe she's texting him. Xenia messages Gavin first. Are you there? I want to talk to you. The Chubby Guy reacts to the message, clearly not wanting to talk with Xenia. At a snowy mansion, someone anxiously asks if Gavin has replied yet. Xenia smugly tells her mom that Gavin is probably thrilled to hear from her. Half an hour later, Xenia is spamming messages, but Gavin still hasn't replied. Xenia is losing her mind. Why hasn't Gavin replied to her yet? It's freezing outside. Even the mansion's complaining about the cold. These guys nearly froze to death. Someone called the Weather Channel. Curly-haired guy is plotting against Gavin, and it's not looking friendly. Xena's still checking her phone, and nope, Gavin hasn't answered. Xena's mom thinks Gavin's just mad and has guy pride. Xena's got a plan. Xenia finally records a sweet message, checking if Gavin's surviving the weird weather. Gavin gets the message, and decides he's down for this messaging game. Gavin teases Xenia, asking if she misses her daddy. Savage. Xenia feels victorious, calling Gavin a simp. Mom wants Gavin to send food. The red-haired woman is shocked hearing someone misses their dad during chaos. Furious, the red-haired woman angrily throws her phone, yelling about Gavin. The neighborhood group chat explodes as everyone panics about food and predictions. Auntie Lou rages online, announcing the committee will collect and distribute food. Gavin figures out Auntie Lou's trick, but says nobody will fall for it. Out of nowhere, Gavin's friend shouts, "Gavin, it's completely dark now." Gavin rallies his crew, telling Quickly and Shishi to gear up warm fast. Gavin's determined. He knows a meteor's about to hit their neighborhood tonight. They all step outside for the first time since the apocalypse, freezing cold. Gavin reveals 2 meteors will fall, urging everyone to be ready and sprint. The neighborhood committee demands everyone donate supplies for the community, no trouble allowed. Auntie Lou is desperate for food. Her grandson is starving and she's determined. One guy calls Auntie Lou shameless, while Gavin looks totally uninterested by the drama. Committee member points out Gavin, making sure the director sees him coming their way. Auntie Lou gets excited. Gavin can't escape now, she's been waiting to catch him. The neighborhood committee blocks Gavin and demands he stop immediately. Things escalate fast. Gavin faces the committee head-on, casually asking if there's some kind of problem. The committee accuses Gavin of hoarding mountains of food and supplies. Gavin coolly admits it, looking like he's flexing on everyone. The committee looks way too excited. They want Gavin's food moved to them. Gavin asks why, and the committee says it's his duty during this disaster. Gavin fires back, saying his supplies are private and nobody else's business. Gavin mocks the committee leader, asking who gave her the right to judge him. The committee flips out, condemns Gavin, but he and his squad stroll off anyway. Suddenly, 2 angry guys rush in with shovels, yelling at Gavin to stop. Gavin gets threatened for supplies and told he's not leaving today. Gavin smacks the angry woman's hand and yells, "Screw you." Angry woman falls down, shouts for people to seize Gavin and friends. A girl in an orange coat shouts, "The meteor is here." Gavin and his friend rush off, determined to get the meteor first. 2 bundled up men with shovels block Gavin's path, forbidding anyone to leave. Gavin punches through the crowd, yelling, "Get lost," as people fly away. Gavin's friend zips toward the glowing meteor, saying, "My great opportunity has arrived." Gavin's friend faceplants as the meteor zooms by with a whoosh. The girl in orange arrives at the meteor site, stunned by the huge glowing impact. The boy freaks out as a meteor suddenly targets Shishi by itself. Shishi gets blasted by glowing energy, looking like she just won the lottery. Shishi is surrounded by fiery light while a worried friend rushes over asking if she's okay. Shishi tells Quickly she's fine, and now has a meteor inside her. Quickly panics as another blazing meteor streaks through the city skies. The squad sprints down the street, leader yelling, after it, like a meteor is a Black Friday deal. An angry lady yells, accusing the crew of hitting an old woman as they run away. The team is nearly blasted off their feet by the massive meteor impact ahead. The kid in blue asks why this meteor didn't hit someone. Turns out, ground impacts mean special items. They all stare at a glowing crater. The blue kid says, "It looks like amber," while everyone is stunned. The main guy finds precious red spirit fluid, and his friend is shocked. This magical spirit fluid boosts your resistance to the freezing cold. The squad walks through a snowy wasteland, pumped for surviving the ice apocalypse. Some desperate people beg for noodles and money, causing chaos in the snow. The main guy is just done with these clowns and calls them idiots. Auntie Lou and her crew plot to go raid other houses for supplies next. News declares this ice disaster is a global catastrophe. Everyone has to self-rescue. The TV suddenly shuts down, and the guy yells, "The power's out." Our hero reassures everyone. They've got power reserves for 100 years. The girl worries aloud. With power out, tons of people won't survive this winter. The big guy warns his friend not to be naive during the apocalypse. The man in black asks Shishi how the meteor feels inside her. Shishi happily says she feels much lighter than ever before. Shishi says she only feels lighter, but nothing else changed for her. The guy in the scarf tells Shishi to try that body tempering technique now. He realizes Shishi's new ability isn't making her physically stronger at all. He asks Shishi if she suddenly remembers sword skills or fireball magic, but she says no. He laughs and says they'll have to figure out her special ability together. Scarf guy announces everyone will share spirit fluid to beat the cold outside. The glasses guy chugs the spirit fluid like it's a magic energy shot. Glasses guy feels warm, says they won't freeze even naked in the snow. Outside the house, snow piles up and someone complains it's freezing with no heat. Inside, 2 women shiver. One prays for Zach Young, hoping he'll save them soon. Xenia is plotting with anger, waiting for Zach to take out Gavin. Suddenly, Xenia and her friend notice something strange outside through the snowy window. They spot Gavin's house. His lights are still on while others are dark. Xenia's friend realizes Gavin must have a backup power setup at home. Xenia freaks out, furious that Gavin is living comfortably during the blackout. Her friend tells Xenia to calm down and text Gavin for supplies immediately. Xenia calls Gavin, pretending to be friendly, asking about the neighborhood blackout. Gavin sees her message and grins, realizing she's desperate enough to talk to him. Gavin decides to flex, snapping a picture of his epic dinner to show off. Xenia and her friend get hyped. Gavin replied, "Can't wait to see what he sent." Gavin was bored, so he cooked up a mountain of delicious food. Xenia and her friend drool over Gavin's food, totally losing it. The friend freaks out and declares, "We need Gavin to share now." Xenia calls Gavin, desperately asking how he still has so much food. They both get excited as Gavin finally replies to their messages. Gavin says, "No more talking, I'm eating now." Xenia looks shocked. Xenia is furious, thinking Gavin's eating just to make her mad. Gavin, completely relaxed, says neighbors are also losing patience over food. The neighborhood group chat debates braving the snowstorm to find food. Gavin warns everyone go outside without gear and you'll freeze instantly. Big Stick Wong wants to go alone. Invincible Iron Skewer says good luck. Master Joe warns not to risk it. The group huddles around a fire, worried they're out of food and time. Everyone begs Hunter to come up with a plan to get food fast. Hunter stands up and declares it's too dangerous to leave right now. Hunter gets a wild idea. Why not rob Auntie Lou for her supplies? Meanwhile, a grandma boasts to her grandson about stealing plenty of food. The greedy grandson tells his grandma she can't eat, it's all his. Grandma smiles, insisting she won't eat and it's all for him. Suddenly, Grandma hears a noise and shouts, "Who is it?" Hunter and his crew march up to Auntie Lou's door, demanding to be let in. The woman panics, shouting, "Hunter, why is that thug here?" The thug yells, "Open the door now, or I'll smash it down." The woman urgently tells her grandson, "Quick, hide all this food." The thug kicks the door, determined, "If you won't open it, I'll let myself in." Another man points inside, grinning, "Hunter, look at all this food." Hunter smirks menacingly and orders, "Take it all." The neighborhood committee head tries to stop thieves from taking her belongings. The curly-haired thief accuses the committee head of scamming the stuff. Another thief yells, "Move," and shoves the committee head out of the way. The committee head refuses to back down, "I'll fight you." The blue-haired thief knocks the committee head to the ground, yelling, "Get lost." The young boy grabs a thief, claiming everything is his and threatening them. The thief angrily hits the brave boy, shouting at him for interfering. The committee head is horrified, screaming, "My dear grandson." The ringleader commands his crew to take all the woman's wooden furniture. The committee head clutches her grandson, furious as the thieves steal everything. Xenia gets coached to act cute so guys can't resist her. Gavin gets a text. Xenia wants to visit him and says she misses him. Xenia celebrates, showing Gavin responded okay, thinking her plan worked. Xenia and her friend hurry off, dreaming of a proper meal at Gavin's place. The girls arrive at a huge door, yelling for Gavin to open up. Gavin, gaming inside, is confused and asks, "You? Who are you?" Xenia confidently shouts back, "It's me, Xenia Scott." Gavin is surprised, asking, "Xenia Scott? What are you doing here?" Xenia, freezing, pleads with Gavin to open the door so she doesn't turn into a popsicle. Gavin, unimpressed, questions why he should open the door for her at all. The girl is shivering outside and angry at Gavin's confusing message. Gavin chills on the couch, telling her she misread his message. She checks her phone and realizes the message said, "Okay, my ass." Furious, the girl shouts at Gavin to open the door or else. Gavin just laughs and says, "Nope," like he's playing a prank. The girl kicks the door in rage, yelling, "Fine, you just wait." From outside, she vows revenge on Gavin while snow rages around her. She plots with another woman to expose Gavin for hoarding supplies. Inside, a grandma worries about her cold and hungry grandson. The grandma promises she'll find food for her grandson immediately. Xenia Scott calls Auntie Lou and reports Gavin for hoarding all the supplies. Auntie Lou gets furious on the phone and says Gavin needs to be punished. The neighborhood group chat freaks out. Big Stick Wong barely survives outside in snow. Invincible Iron Skewer declares you starve inside or die outside. Master Joe calls it the apocalypse. Gavin chills at home and announces it's the ultimate test of humanity. Auntie Lou attacks Gavin in the group chat, exposing his stash. Everyone wants his supplies. Gavin realizes Auntie Lou wants the whole building to pressure him to give in. Auntie Lou shouts at Gavin through her phone, demanding he save the starving neighbors now. Gavin sits back and vows not to let anyone take advantage of him this time. Auntie Lou loses it, threatens to splash Gavin's door with paint and yell at him daily. The guy in the orange jacket calms his dad on the phone, promising safety. The dude with coffee asks, "What's wrong?" as Orange Jacket looks worried. Orange Jacket reveals, "My dad says it's chaos, looting, smashing, total mayhem." Coffee Guy, cool as ice, says, "That's normal, it'll only get worse from here." Worried about his parents' safety, Coffee Guy considers checking their stored supplies. Orange Jacket pumps his fist, thanks to spirit fluid, cold's not a problem. Coffee Guy grins, "I'll join. Got a snowmobile, let's make this epic." Suddenly, someone yells, "Gavin, open the door." Both guys tense up. They check the camera. Auntie Lou's outside, and she's brought a whole crew. People outside spot Gavin's warm house, hinting they all want to come inside. A girl in winter gear excitedly tells the group Gavin has tons of supplies. Gavin realizes people are here just for food, but he isn't worried. The angry lady demands Gavin hand over his supplies for everyone. Gavin questions if only a few people speak for all homeowners. The self-declared director insists she represents everyone and wants the door open. Gavin isn't opening the door and dares them to try entering. The lady reveals they brought a locksmith, ready to break in. People can't wait for food, they're already thinking about a feast. The locksmith struggles. This isn't an ordinary lock, it's complicated. Gavin flexes, saying his security is tougher than a bank vault. The lady is frustrated, the locksmith sweats, he's gonna give it another shot. Yaniel flips the power switch as Gavin grins, ready for chaos. One unlucky guy gets totally zapped. Talk about a shocking twist. The angry woman yells, "Gavin, you electrified the door." New plan. The squad gets a giant log to ram the door down. They smash into the door with the log, but the thing barely budges. Gavin and Yaniel watch the chaos on a monitor, calling the invaders shameless. Gavin drops wisdom, the apocalypse test's character. Some would rather die than steal. One tired guy on the ground cries, "I am too tired." Already regretting life choices, the group is exhausted. The door's a special alloy and won't break. Gavin grins mischievously. "They're tired, our turn. Let's give them something nasty." Gavin hits a button and says, "Here they come," smiling like he's planning chaos. A woman freezes in shock as a brown liquid explodes all over her. The group is dripping in gross goop, confused, yelling, "What is this stuff?" Auntie Lou is furious, screaming at Gavin for splashing them with water. The victims realize it stinks, it's not water, and everyone starts gagging. Inside, someone laughs at the screen, telling Auntie Lou there's plenty more revenge. The group rushes away from Gavin's place, blaming Auntie Lou for their misery. News of Auntie Lou's failed raid and their disgusting defeat spreads around the fire. One guy respects Gavin's pranks, saying his defenses mean he's got awesome supplies. Pink-haired girl plots, let's break in. His food stash will last us forever. Curly-haired guy declares he's taking down his rival, but needs a plan. Emergency. Auntie Leah's team failed, and Xena's mom is freezing. Xenia, desperate, grabs her phone and says she'll call Zach again. Xenia begs Zach to help, but he's annoyed and asks why she's calling again. Zach loses it, yelling he can't help anyone right now and hangs up. Xena's mom freaks out, worried Zach will abandon them all during this crisis. Mom panics about dying. Xenia insists they must venture out for food. Mom is terrified of going outside, convinced they'll be doomed even quicker. Xenia can't believe this. She shouts they can't just sit and wait to die. Mom insists Xenia should beg Gavin for help. He's their last hope now. Xenia begs Gavin for forgiveness. What will it take for him to forgive? Gavin smirks and says, "Call me daddy," as his demand. Xenia is furious, shouting that Gavin is taking things way too far. Friend tells Xenia just to call Gavin daddy. What's the worst that can happen? Friend insists. Survival beats dignity. Xenia still hesitates, but the pressure's on. Xenia plots to trick Gavin into letting them inside, planning her revenge. Gavin lounges confidently, hearing "daddy" through his phone, enjoying his victory. Xenia smiles. Gavin replied. Now she's sure he'll let them into his house. Gavin rejects her attempt, mocking Xenia and saying he'd never have a rebellious daughter. Xenia explodes in rage, cursing Gavin with every word she can muster. Hunter rallies his gang, declaring they're finally going to catch that kid. With absolute determination, Hunter orders his squad, move out. Gavin's friend spots Hunter's gang on the security monitor. Trouble is headed their way. Gavin smirks confidently, promising this time they're not backing down from bullies. Hunter shouts, demanding Gavin open the door, giving him one last chance. Relaxed, Gavin calls Hunter an idiot. He's not worried one bit. Hunter's gang blocks the front door with wood, taunting Gavin to wait for death. Hunter's crew pours gasoline all over the woodpile, ready to burn Gavin out. Gavin's friend panics, but Gavin confidently reveals their villa is totally fireproof. Laughing, Hunter ignites a can and throws it, believing he's finally won. We tried to burn down this villa, but the fire was useless. The guys outside realize something's off. No movement inside the villa at all. The red-haired guy freaks out. The house is fireproof and completely unharmed. Hunter gets mad and yells for an impact drill to break in. The guy with long hair proudly volunteers, wielding a massive drill like a boss. With Hunter's encouragement, the drill starts working on the wall, determined to get inside. Inside, a girl shouts about the attackers, but her brother's totally chill with his coffee. The brother smirks. It's hunting time. He and Yaniel are ready to strike back. Yaniel's never used a bow before, but they're about to try short-range archery. The brother explains, in the ice apocalypse, some supernatural powers make guns useless. Bows are the new meta. Hunter and his friend try drilling into a mysterious wall, but something's off. Hunter says something's wrong, and his buddy looks worried holding the device. They realize there's something inside the wall blocking their way completely. It's a solid steel plate. Someone literally reinforced the house with steel walls. Hunter freaks out, knowing there's no way they're breaking through this fortress. Suddenly, arrows rain down, smacking Hunter's friend as the chaos begins. Hunter yells for everyone to take cover. Someone's launching arrows like it's Minecraft. Hunter, super mad, swears if he catches Gavin, he's taking his name and his high score. Hunter gets hit and screams while everyone flees the booby-trapped mansion in panic. The guys limp away together, leaving behind bloody footprints and all hopes of victory. The injured guys beg for help, yelling, "Don't leave, save us." 2 people see the 3 wounded left behind while the rest escape. The leader says those hit by arrows won't survive the cold anyway. The wounded plead, "Don't kill us, Hunter made us do it." The bowman confidently says, "Let's go back," ignoring the wounded trio. Glasses guy asks why he let them go. Big brain plot incoming. Glasses guy explains leaving them will break Hunter's group from inside. One injured guy sighs in relief, thankful Gavin didn't finish them off. Reality sets in. They realize they're stranded, desperate for a rescue call. The guy calls Hunter, begging him to come back and save them. We're stuck at Gavin's house entrance, laying in snow, arrows everywhere. The beanie guy freaks out after hearing Hunter hung up on them. Beanie guy goes full drama. Hunter ditched us, just abandoned mission. He's raging big time, declaring betrayal. Hunter, you owe me for life. The third dude is desperate, saying, let's beg Gavin if we want to survive. All 3, arrows in their backs, are screaming for Gavin to save their lives. Cut to a fancy house, and someone says, help me get this arrow out. Inside, wild-haired dude rips out an arrow from Hunter, instant regret. 2 girls peek in, totally judging. Hunter failed again, they say, unimpressed. The girl with glasses is shook. How is Gavin so strong? We underestimated him. Hunter yells at his friends to boil water and help clean his wound. The 2 girls reassure Hunter, promising to get the hot water right away. By the stove, Sharon and her friend worry Hunter can't beat Gavin at all. Sharon says they need a backup plan. There's no hope left in Hunter alone. The girl in glasses panics. They can't leave, there's no food, they're trapped. Sharon claims Gavin's apartment is currently the safest spot in the neighborhood. The glasses girl hesitates, but Sharon reminds her Gavin was once her classmate. Outside, 2 guys celebrate, with snowmobiles. Traveling around is insanely convenient. The helmeted guy says, let's go, we'll check on her parents right now. From the window, someone exclaims, Gavin's got a snowmobile and he's actually escaping. The red-haired woman angrily vows to take everything from Gavin. Bad breakup energy. 2 riders race snowmobiles through deserted, snow-covered streets, searching for anyone alive. The blue-helmeted rider spots a supermarket and suggests checking it out for supplies. Inside, our heroes find the supermarket completely ransacked, absolutely nothing left to grab. Gavin explains it's been a month since the ice apocalypse. Everyone's desperate for food now. The chubby guy shouts, watch out, danger is about to strike from behind. Gavin launches a powerful kick, dropping the bat-wielding attacker instantly, MMA champion material. The chubby guy pulls a gun on the attacker, yelling not to mess with them. The defeated attacker pleads, saying he has a family and can't survive anymore. The chubby guy is shocked, didn't expect a family to be part of this wild story. This stressed dad yells come on out, as his scared family hides nearby. The pregnant wife walks out with 2 anxious kids clinging to her sides. The dad explains everything. His wife is pregnant, kids starving, no food left. The guy in the blue coat says, "Why attack us? Just ask for help." The desperate dad sweats as he nervously searches for words to answer. The pregnant mom begs on her knees, "Spare us. Please just let us go." The blue jacket leader calls out, "Daniel, come here," as everyone waits tensely. The guy in the orange jacket asks, "What's that smell?" As they walk, Glasses guy panics, realizing it's the smell of blood, and freaks out. Both guys stare shocked at bloody skeletons sprawled on the floor. The main dude says, "Just as I thought," while Glasses guy pukes everywhere. Fuming with rage, Glasses guy shouts, "Those bastards. I'll kill them." Main guy asks how he'll do it. Will he hurt the whole family? If you kill the man, his whole family won't survive, main guy warns. Glasses guy slams a shelf, calling the family monsters for cannibalism. Main guy solemnly says evil people like this are becoming more common. In a snowy escape, the guys speed off on yellow motorcycles, ready for more. Daniel realizes something's wrong at home and calls out for his parents. A group of intruders celebrates after finding a huge stash of supplies. The main intruder promises everyone an extra chicken leg for their successful raid. The intruders discuss what to do with Daniel's terrified parents. Bao, the leader, grins wickedly and commands, "Kill them all." The blonde intruder gleefully points a gun at Daniel's parents, ready to obey. Daniel's friend rushes in and yells, "Stop," trying to save the parents. Daniel's mom screams in panic, "Daniel, run," in pure desperation. The blonde intruder fires at Daniel's mom, and the situation becomes chaotic. Daniel's friend cries out for his mom, overwhelmed and heartbroken. The mustache man yells, "Daniel, run." As chaos erupts in the room, the blonde guy shouts back, furious, as gunshots ring out, total madness. Daniel reaches out and screams no. He's desperate and terrified. The blonde villain points a gun at Daniel, threatening his whole family. Suddenly, a mysterious stranger slashes with a blade, taking down the villain. The blonde villain screams in shock. He did not see that coming. Everyone stares at the mysterious blade guy. Daniel's group is totally stunned. The stranger coolly says, "I am the Grim Reaper." This guy is next level intimidating. One henchman yells, "Quick, kill him," clearly panicking big time. The Grim Reaper moves like lightning, taking down another henchman with one strike. 2 workers freeze in shock, yelling, "Wah, what?" As chaos erupts around them. Blue-haired guy screams, "Run." He knows things just went full Mr. Beast insanity. The blue-haired guy gets taken down hard by a mysterious dark-haired attacker. The villain threatens everyone, "Move, and you'll end up as dog food." The workers drop to their knees, begging the villain, "Spare me." Intense regret vibe. Daniel finds his injured parents, screaming, "Dad, Mom." The heartstrings are getting yanked. Daniel's mom smiles weakly, "Daniel, it's good that you're okay." Pure family feel. Daniel's dad, wounded, gives last advice, "Watch out for Lee Sandian from Mang Village." Daniel holds his parents as they collapse, crying, "Dad, no." The sadness hits full blast. Daniel powers up his courage, "Gavin Clark, leave them to me." Time for a classic Mr. Beast twist. The guy in orange is going wild, "I'll kill you." "Whoa, shit." The bandaged guy begs for mercy, "I was just following orders." Orange jacket dude screams, "Go to hell," and rushes with a knife. So intent, the dark-haired main character shouts, "Daniel Parker, wait," trying to stop more chaos. He demands answers. "Who sent you?" Bandaged guy confesses, "It was Village Chief Lee." Shocked, the main character repeats, "Village Chief Lee of Mang Village?" It's getting personal. Orange jacket guy explains, Mang Village was sponsored by his dad. Talk about betrayal. Bandaged guy grins, brags Mang Village rules the area. Nobody can stop him now. The main character laughs, "Let you go? In your dreams, not letting this villain escape." The bandaged dude yells, "If you kill me, Mang Village will find you." Dramatic threats everywhere. The dark-haired guy rips his jacket off like a dramatic superhero. The ripped shirtless man freaks out, yelling, "What are you trying to do?"